So there are so many attorneys practicing family law. I think that from the client perspective, picking the right one for you can be overwhelming. Here's a couple of things that I recommend when people call me. Number one, first and foremost, talk to several different attorneys. Everybody has a different personality. Everybody has a different approach. There's no right or wrong way in much of family law. Obviously, you want that attorney to be competent, but also you want somebody that you can connect with, that you communicate well with, somebody who's professional in their dealings with you. I always tell people this. We go through this exercise. I say, what's your favorite sport? What kind of team would you want to own if you were an owner? Football, baseball, basketball? And then I say, if you were the owner of a sports team, what kind of coach would you hire for your team? Are they defensive-minded, offensive-minded, friendly coach, strict coach? And so we work through this exercise, and invariably people start to think along those lines. And that's exactly what it's like hiring an attorney. Who's going to be that person that, number one, advocates for you, number two, explains the process to you, and number three, that person who's really in the foxhole with you throughout the process. So again, it's a very personal decision. A couple of things that I like to look at this is, number one, communication, communication, communication. That is the greatest frustration of so many clients in family law. I call and I call and I try to talk to my attorney and I can't talk to my attorney. I saw him or her when I wrote the check or made the credit card payment. I haven't seen or heard from her after that. So you have to have a clear and an honest discussion with the attorney. Are you going to be available for me? How many cases do you have? Are you overworked? Are you burdened in some other way in your life that's going to distract you from being attentive to me and my case? So have that conversation with the attorney. Don't be afraid of that. Also, as we all do in selecting any professional service provider, you're going to look for external validation. You're going to look online. You're going to look at their Google reviews. Here's what I say in family law. Look to, number one, the number of Google reviews, and look for an overall positive trend. Family law is difficult. There are many unhappy people. You'll find negative reviews from time to time on any lawyer. However, I'd encourage you to look at the number of reviews, see if those reviews are trending up or trending down. Finally, consider external validation. My external validation that I offer clients is that I'm board certified in family law by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization. That's a branch of the Texas Bar. It's not an advertising campaign. I didn't write a check to get it. I was tested, I was peer reviewed, I was qualified. Fewer than 80% of all attorneys practicing in Texas are board certified in any particular field of practice. So modesty aside, I feel that the board certification is the one legitimate external validation to look for in that area. Finally, talk to that attorney's staff. Talk to the paralegal. Talk to the office manager. Are those people competent? Are they professional? Do they appear to be happy in their jobs? Are they responsive to you? That's going to tell you a lot about whether that law office is working as a team or as a bunch of individual parts. You want the team approach to your case because many times you'll be relying on those particular other people, paralegals, extended staff, for assistance that you need with your case. If you'll follow these criteria, you'll hire the attorney that best suits your particular needs.